Coming right up, it's going to be the Dream Team up against the Celebrity Team. And that'll wrap things up from the studio. Let's turn things over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby. So crazy ain't gonna get you. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. We'll see the Dream Team taking on the Celebrity Team. A look at the Dream Team starting group. Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Barkley, then it's Bird, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here's the Dream Team. Johnson outside. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Robinson. Flushes it down.
Rough and rugged down there in the low post.
That's his trademark. Hard rebounds, hard finishes, up high and down hard.
And he never stops working. That's what I really appreciate about him, guys.
So it's the Celebrity Team now. Here's Bow Wow. The second chance bucket is good. And so here's the Dream Team. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. Coach had no qualms with telling me that he wants to get into a defensive battle. He said, we know if the game slows down and points are tough to come by, we'll be at the advantage. That's the kind of game that we want to get into here because we feel we're better suited for it. We'll see if things shape up that way, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
So it's the Celebrity Team now. Following the basket by Larry Bird. Pass to Kingston. Makes the lead pass. Here's Bieber. A three-pointer off the mark. The Celebrity Team on D. Now the feed to Johnson. Back to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
So it's the Celebrity Team now. Trailing by 2. Bow Wow is guarded by Johnson. Here's Bow Wow, and Johnson with the block. Bird right side. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coach. Oh, get it! He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Feeds it to Jordan. He gathers, drops in the layup for 2.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Here's the Celebrity Team now. Throws up the alley-oop.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
1:57 left to play here in the first. Bird outside. He feeds it to Robinson. Barkley outside. He passes it to Bird. Shot clock at 5. It's on target from the high post. Bird's got his second basket. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Pass to Kingston. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
So timeout called here, the first for the Dream Team. Some changes for the Dream Team. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Robinson. Malone comes in for Barkley. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Larry Bird. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Malone kicks to Jordan. The shot is off, and it's the celebrity team the other way. Pass to Smooth. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Ewing.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
The drive by Jordan. Pippen from about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Bieber.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Ewing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Malone. That's good. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Smooth. And Johnson with the block. At the end of one, and closely contested game so far. Dream Team out in front, up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Dream Team here, what are your thoughts, guys?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
And here we go with Vinny Guadagnino. Pass to Kingston. He's against Ewing. Shoots. Here's Baumgartner. A second chance effort. And he finishes at the rack.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
Well, I love the purpose that he drives the basketball. If he gets into that lane with intentionality, once he gets his mind made up to attack the rim, he's hard to stop.
Some changes for the Dream Team. Pippen is out there with Malone. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Ewing in at the center position. So it's the celebrity team now. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Bieber. The baseline jumper goes down. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Some changes for the Dream Team. They've got Pippen. Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Ewing. And it's Malone in at the 4-man position. The drive by Jordan. There's the block. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Free throw line jump shot. And that one's good. Baumgartner.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Some changes for the Dream Team. Ewing is out there with Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Malone dishes to Pippen. Here's Ewing. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Now the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Bieber. Shoots it. Dream team with the rebound.
That's a look that he'll never pass up. The one he'll usually never miss.
Some changes for the dream team. Michael Jordan is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Pippen. And there's Malone. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Here's the celebrity team now. Trailing by 2. Elbow shot. Rebounded by Malone. And here is Jordan. He's got 6. He kicks to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
He dishes it to Williams. Shoots over Malone. The shot by Williams, no good. And here we go with Scottie Pippen. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Johnson kicks to Malone. Fires from 14. Gets it to go. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They set the pick. Pass to Kingston. Count that one. 6 points for him.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Now a timeout called by the Dream Team. Both teams will make substitutions. .131 left in the second quarter. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Easy shot. Outside for Stockton. Now the pass to Drexler. The screen from Ewing. Drexler drives in. There's the dish to Malone. And the basket good. Malone's got 6 points.
You know, those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
Stockton against Miller. Pass to Bieber. Goes for the alley-oop.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Drexler. Takes it up. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Stockton kicks to Drexler. Kicks to Ewing. Over Baumgartner. It's Ewing that time, and the assist by Drexler. Ewing's got 6.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Pass to Smooth. Straight up. Count the bucket. He has 6. Now Stockton looking for his first bucket of the game. Ewing kicks to Stockton. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. And we're through 2 here in a good one. The Dream Team lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. The Dream Team playing well up to the break. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Patrick Ewing stood out early. He has 6 points and a great field goal percentage for him as he's been making his shots count. And a resilient celebrity team is staying in it. They've given up a ton of offensive rebounds, just not putting forth enough effort to clean the glass. Not the best start for Bow Wow. He'll be happy to change baskets, even told his coach the lid was on that side of the court. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. A very efficient game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
On the floor for the Dream Team, Barkley is out there with Bird. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in a shooting guard. Shot's good. Jordan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Dream Team. Here's Bow Wow. Gets it to go.
You know, and I think it goes without saying, guys, but his strength and body control scoring in close, that's what makes him special. You can see it with the shooting percentages inside. I mean, he's a tremendous finisher.
And the other thing about him, his hand, a terrific asset of his. Very quick and strong. As a ball handler, he's the last guy you want defending you.
There's the pick. Paulie D, guarded by Jordan. Here's Paulie D. Here's Smooth. And Johnson with the block.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. Well, I like the way it looks to start the second half here. I mean, 3 straight makes to kick it off. Nice.
The celebrity team will take their first timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Bobs the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Charity stripe shot. And that's good for 2. And it's a 12-point Dream Team lead.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
And Bieber gets it to go.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Now a timeout called by the Dream Team. And the celebrity team making a change here. Johnson sets the screen for Jordan. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Jordan's got 14.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Pass to Mill. Stolen by Bird. And they're on the break. Johnson left side. Back to Bird. Misses in close. Here's Kingston, and he slams it in one-handed.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups, defensively, you're in huge trouble.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's the Dream Team ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Jordan. That's good from 17 feet away. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
Pass to Mill. Goes up, and the shot is good.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him.
Now the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
So it's the celebrity team now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Paulie D. No luck. And the dream team the other way now. Fast break, here they come. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Now, he's one of those lockdown guys, Kevin. He takes players out of their comfort zone with absolutely stifling defense. And he's one of the game's elite defenders in my mind.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
Free throw good, Jordan. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Smooth. Throws it up high.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
Yeah, no, alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball.
Yeah,
it's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Stockton kicks to Barkley. Miller grabs the miss. And he gets it to go from the high post. Miller's got his first 2 points.
And it's his poise at the offensive end that impresses me most. This guy is unflappable.
Stockton outside. Here's Robinson. Off target with the free throw line Jay. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Dream team out in front. They lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Uncontainable game. Doris?
Hi, Kev. For the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Uncontainable Game Award. It's been a defensive clinic as they just can't help but get stops. The lead continues to grow for them as they look like they are allergic to getting scored on.
Doris, thanks. And I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point. Don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once. I mean, their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Stockton with it. They'd better get a move on. Pippen kicks to Drexler. Back to Pippen. Dishes it to Ewing. Passes it to Malone. Clock at 6. Over Smooth. Malone misses. Here comes Bow Wow. Left side Williams. This one for 3. That's good.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Now a timeout called by the Dream Team.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Kevin, that's exactly the kind of shot you want off the inbounds play.
Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, partner. They can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Bieber. Here's Kingston in for the dunk.
He spoke loud on making the statement that way.
Yeah, that was brute force battling for the offensive board and taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Johnson. Outside Pippen. Kingston grabs the ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bow Wow. They set the screen. Bieber guarded by Pippen. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. Here's Johnson. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And the Dream Team making a change here. Bird's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Kingston. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Barkley. Outside Jordan. The feed now to Bird. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
.157 left to play in the final quarter. Robinson misses. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Bow Wow. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Feeds it to Bird. Backing in. Back to Jordan. Can't hit. And it's the celebrity team the other way. Here's Bow Wow. Here's Kingston. Dunked hard with one hand.
Well, that's what he does. He's going to fight and battle on the offensive glass all night.
Johnson with it. Here's Jordan. Can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
.105 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Smooth. Shoots over Barkley. Smooth's shot is off.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
And here is Johnson. Screened by Barkley. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson off the pick from Robinson. With the clock winding down, and the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
Celeb team's ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth.
I'm not sure if any play is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep. Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Bird. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Johnson with the block. But they recover it. Pass to Smooth. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Here's Johnson. When they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there. And that being the case, this one is finished. Over.
And the Dream Team making a change here. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Still Celeb team's ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 19.
Pass to Bieber. From the arc. Can't get it to go. So it's the Dream Team picking up the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Word up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings. Check it